kanyang 10-point socio-economic agenda, hangad ng administrasyon ni Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte ang bawasan ng porsyento ng kahirapan mula 21.6% noong 2015 pababa ng 13 to 15% by 2022. Isa sa mga reformang nais niyang iparamdam sa atin ang modernisasyon ng infrastruktura ng bansa, na siyang isa sa mga magiging daan tungo sa ating tuloy-tuloy na pag-unlad. Isang magandang araw, Pilipinas! Ako po si Ete Labellanosa at welcome po sa programang maghahatid sa inyo ng latest updates sa Build, Build, Build program ng pamahalaan. At para po sa ating programa ngayon, tunghayan natin ang pagsasapatupad sa isang malaking proyekto para sa mga kababayan natin sa Tarlac at sa mga kapitbahay nilang probinsya sa Central Luzon. Ito po ang second episode ng Build, Build, Build. Ang munisipyo ng Capas ang kinikilalang isa sa mga pinakamatatandang bayan sa probinsya ng Tarlac. Nabiyayaan ng mayamang kasaysayan at kabuhayan, ang Capas ay napapabilang na rin sa mga first-class municipalities sa buong bansa. Habang patuloy ang pag-unlad nito, isang malaking proyekto ang naisakatuparan na siyang magbubukas ng mas malalaki pang oportunidad sa mga Tarlacenyo at maging sa mga kalapit na residente sa gitnang Luzon. Sa ilalim ng programang Build, Build, Build ng pamahalaan, sa pangunguna ng Bases Conversion and Development Authority para sa proyektong ito, sinisimulan na ang pagtayo sa New Clark City National Government Administrative Center, ang isang world-class at disaster-resilient na syudad na palilibutan ng iba't ibang government offices at business establishments. Hangad ng proyektong ito na gawing pinakabagong economic hub ng Pilipinas at ng buong Asia ang New Clark City.
New Clark City is really the vision for a modern Philippine city. A city that is well planned, a city that is future proof, meaning it's planned to last for tens of years, decades. It's a vision of a city that will be centered on people, and not centered on cars and buildings. It's going to be a people-centered city. If we look at our cities now, especially Metro Manila, it's a perfect example of not how to build a city. We all live there. And we see the daily struggles of people who live there. People having to leave work at, very ungodly hours, 4 a.m., 3 a.m., just to be able to get to work. Having to get home when their children are already asleep because they spent 3 hours in traffic. Pollution everywhere, garbage everywhere. Our rivers, our river walkways, non-existent and polluted. So, I think it's about time for us to start looking at places like this, like New Clark City, where we can build anew. And you notice there's really nothing here right now. But it is the vision of President Duterte that this is going to be the first truly modern Philippine city for the people.
Sa pagbuo ng inaambisyong City of the Future, katuwang ng BCDA ang isang Malaysian company na siyang napiling developer para sa proyektong ito, ang MTD Capital Berhad, na mayroon ding opisina sa Pilipinas.
We submitted an unsolicited proposal to the government through the BCDA because we thought it is a solution to the problems that we have established, and Alloy MTD, being a infrastructure developer, would be able to share its knowledge and experience in building this kind of facility. Government is intending to develop the 9,450 hectares, and we thought that the National Government Administrative Center, it would be the best catalyst to grow the development of the whole area. Metro Manila is currently congested, and most of the government offices are in Metro Manila, And we thought that only the government would be able to dictate to itself and cannot dictate with the private sector. So government, we thought that should transfer its offices initially as a backup offices in the event of a major disaster that would hit Metro Manila. There should be, it's part of the business continuity plan, which we call in the private sector, that on day one or an hour after a disaster, you should be up and running again.
This is very important to that. It is at the same time you can also develop a new township. You will create economic opportunities, create unemployment, and in long term it will give holistic development to the country rather than focusing on certain part of a country. For example, not too much on central Luzon. Sometimes we have to expand to a greater part of the city. As you may be aware, under the stewardship of President Rodrigo Duterte, I think the bilateral relation between the two countries has been elevated to a new plateau. And if you ask me, in terms of significance to the bilateral relation, I suppose Malaysia, as the immediate neighbor of Philippines, it is our responsibility in expressing our prosper the neighbor policy, and we see Philippines is one of the future prospect of development in the region.
And this is just the beginning. This is phase one of New Clark City, and it will start with the National Government Administrative Center, because the President has said we need to decongest Metro Manila. And to the President, kaya niya naman siya, hindi siya mahilig sa salita. He backs up his words with action, and this is a concrete step for the government to start moving out of Metro Manila and moving to New Clark City, to the National Government Administrative Center.
Bukod sa layuning magtayo ng isang malinis at disaster-resilient na one-stop shop sa gitnang Luzon at bawasan ang daloy ng trapiko at dami ng motorista na namamasada sa Kamaynilaan, inihahanda na rin ngayon sa Phase 1 ng National Government Administrative Center ang sports complex na gagamiting venue para sa darating na 30th Southeast Asian Games sa 2019.
Phase 1 is divided into 1A and 1B. Phase 1A is from now, so construction has started, and it will be completed late next year in time for the Southeast Asian Games. That is Phase 1A. Phase 1B will be from next year, end of next year until 2022. So for Phase 1A, we will be building two major sports facilities, the track and field stadium and the aquatic center. And we will also be building housing for our athletes and our government employees, and one or two government buildings where the initial government offices and the regional offices will be located. So that's Phase 1. And also other service-oriented establishments for restaurants, retail outlets, etc. But one of the major centerpieces of Phase 1 is a beautiful, sprawling public park for the people to enjoy, especially the spectators during the SEA Games. Phase 1B will add more housing and more government offices and more retail and service-oriented spaces. So it's about 60 hectares in total for the entire Phase 1. And after that, beyond the President's term, we will be building it up to 200 plus hectares for the National Government Center.
Really, what's incredible about our groundbreaking today and capsule laying is because within 4 months, BCDA with their partners have pulled it off, and actually it will be ready a few months before. Because major events like this, you'll have 11 to 15,000 people, from the athletes, the coaches, some of their fans, not including the locals will come. So you can't just have it ready today, then tomorrow testingin mo na, You need a month or two to get used to the facilities. We want to market the Philippines as a training center. So baseball, football are big all around the world. It's commercial leagues, national leagues, international leagues. they spend a lot of money. Kita nyo naman, di ba, sa advertising and for their players. So, if we can fix the facilities to be and have a global community, so to speak, here, I think we will attract people who will use it year-round. No? And the last point is that we have to build more than just the athletics and the aquatic center. We have to build, a world-class gym, training center, sports clinics, yung mga specialized talaga na pang sports at pang athlete.
Today, this is such a marvelous day, not only for sports enthusiasts, but also for job creation advocates. Because in this particular project alone, you're talking about initially 7,500 jobs. So that's why as we keep on loading the build program of the president, ang katapat po niyan is jobs. Imagine, initially 7,500 employees ang i-hire. Right now, they were saying na kulang and they don't have skilled workers available. So, kailangan talaga dito yung training. So, yung kino-coordinate natin sa TESDA, and I think it's a great opportunity for our countrymen and people, especially here in Central Luzon, na magkaroon ng trabaho.
The local government has been a partner from the very beginning. We've been working with them. They were all here today. We've been working with them, and we will continue to work with them so that we can beat our deadline. Because there's a very tight deadline for the SEA Games, but our plan is to beat that deadline. So the plan is to finish in October, but we hopefully can finish even in August or September of next year. We're counting on everyone's support because this is really for everyone. This is not just for Tarlac, this is not just for Central Luzon, this is for the entire country. And if we are able to do this the right way, and I have every confidence in the ability of the Duterte administration to do this the right way, then this will now be the benchmark for other cities of the future.
Well, Capas is still dependent on agriculture, agro-industrial. And of course, with the introduction of the new Clark City, this will be a different. Capas will be a different. Well, during the planning session, I was included by the team, especially BCDA team. So when this particular project was introduced, we are very happy, of course. And then whatever assistance that we could extend to the BCDA, especially, we are giving them the full assistance so that this project will be pushed through. Well, we are talking on first is unemployment. Definitely, the employment opportunity in the municipality of Capas will boom. Probably, we did not go to Clark, Freeport Zone. So this is our own. This is the new Clark City, Capas Tarlac. So if an estimated initial of 5,000 or up to 50,000 workers will be in the new Clark City. So that means wala na siguro yung standby sa Capas by that time.
Dahil po maraming matutulungan, maraming magiging trabaho para sa mga batang darating, baliban sa amin.
Maganda po kasi yun para po mabawasan po yung pollution na nangyayari dito po. Lalo na po yung mga traktor na basura ngayon, napadami po dito. So doon po sa Clark City na yun, para po mas mapaganda po yung surroundings natin and mas maging clean ang environment. And mabawasan po yung nangyayari global warming po ngayon.
Maganda po yun para mabigyan ng trabaho yung mga taong walang trabaho, yung mga nakapag-graduate na tambay lang hanggang ngayon. Okay po yun.
Sa kasalukuyan, ang New Clark City sa Capas Tarlac ang pinakamalaking proyektong inambisyong maisakatuparan ng BCDA. Hangad nitong gawin ang syudad bilang kauna-unahan at nag-iisang smart and green city sa Pilipinas. Sa 2019, nakatakdang matapos ang sports complex. Oras na makumpleto, susundan na ito ng pagtayo ng iba't ibang malalaking gusali gaya ng government buildings, housing units, hotels, banks, health centers at iba pang pasilidad na makakatulong sa pagtaas ng kabuhayan ng mga Pilipino.
significant legacy projects of this government, of the Duterte government. And it will really define how we build new cities in the future. We really must do this the right way. And that is what the president has ordered, and that is what we will do. It's probably one of the most, if not the most significant legacy project of the president.
Para sa karagdagang impormasyon tungkol sa proyektong ito, patuloy niyo po kaming sundan sa Presidential Communications and RTVM Facebook pages, RTVM YouTube channel at rtvm.gov.ph. At dito po muna magtatapos ang episode na ito. Hanggang sa muli, ako po si Ete Label Llanosa at ito ang Build, Build, Build.